if you don't prioritize your study schedule and you'll be like, today I want to do it. Tomorrow, let me do this. I can't do today. I can't do it. If you keep procrastinating and making things like that, it will be very difficult for you to achieve goals. And one thing I will talk about in goal setting is don't wait till last minute before you do your work. One thing that I hate is to wait till last minute to do something. If I'm to do something for you and you wait till the last minute, I will be, although I cannot say no, but in me, I'm like, why did this person wait till last minute before you get to me? And so you don't have to wait till last minute before you do assignments. You don't have to wait till last minute before you submit your work. Do it early, do it faster. And I would say that making use of resources that are made available to you. In China here, there are a lot of things that you can make use of. I studied with Chinese and we had exchange students from Germany and Russia. And so these people in our class, you notice that the class is divided. We have Chinese people sitting together. We have these Russians and Germans sitting together. And then you have international students, that is us that have come to China. We are also sitting together. I said, no, I'm not going according to this norm. For me, I'm going to sit with the Chinese. And so I started sitting with them. The first time I remember when I went to class very early, even before they came, because usually Chinese people, if the class is 1:30, they will be there. At 1, they are already seated, waiting for the teacher. And so I was like, okay, for this, I'll also go early so that I'll go and sit there. When they come and they will meet me, I'm already seated. So they cannot say I should stand. They also sit by me. And that was it. I started sitting with them. And mind you, there are a lot of things you can do with Baidu app, the Chinese app that the search engine. It is not just a search engine, but it is used for so many things that if you make use of them, you'll be able to know. You form study groups with your peers, that is your classmates, your lab mates, your study mates, supervisors, students. Aside that, you seek clarification from your supervisor. One hearsay that I heard when I came to China is that those in computer science, especially those in these engineering courses, they will be like, we study nothing. And the practical is it's you go and the teacher is just the thing that he is teaching, we can't even grasp it. But there was one guy, he said something and I took it very serious. He was like, that is not the norm. If you really want to study, you will study. Because for him, he has studied a lot from his supervisor after school. The supervisor usually, most of them, one thing I've noticed is that they don't, communication, especially speaking in English, sometimes is difficult for them. They feel shy. They feel like they might go wrong in their communication. And so after teaching, when they meet you one-on-one, you will see that there's a lot of wisdom in their mind. And so this guy was like, he always goes to his supervisor to ask questions. He became friends with the supervisor. And through that, he was able to learn a lot of things. This guy went for just internship in Ghana, in MTN, and they wanted to maintain the guy just for internship because of something that he learned from his supervisor. And when he went there, they needed that resources. And so we shouldn't put it in our mind that they cannot speak English. Language is a barrier. It is very true. Language is a barrier. But then when you get close to them, when you show them that I want to learn, something like my supervisor, when he gets to know that you are very serious, this thing you want to learn. Oh, supervisor, when are we meeting? When is our last meeting? It's not as if you are being like we say, face look. You are trying to be as if you are the only one that you want to study. No, but you want to learn something. You want to make use of the time that you are spending here in China. And so you make use of your professors. They are a great resource to us. And one last thing that I'll also talk about is adapting the different culture in China. The most important thing is learning Chinese language. So I came to China here to learn Chinese language. I did Chinese language for 4 months. And during my Mandarin classes, I'm that kind that I'm always quiet in class. I don't talk unless I'm being asked to talk. So each time there will be like practice, our reading class, our listening classes, there will be practice time. And I find it so difficult to go in front of the class to do the practice sum. And so one way I used to learn Chinese was to find a Chinese friend. My first Chinese friend was Audrey. Her English name is Audrey. And each time I'll be chatting her privately. I will want to meet her. And so she'll be taking me out. She'll take me out to places. And as we walk, we speak both English and Chinese. She'll say Chinese word and she'll translate in